What's going on, YouTube? Haha. OG's Nitro RC's here, coming at you again from the Nitro corner. Yeah, nothing special today, guys. Nothing special today. Just some unboxing a couple things, talk about a couple things we got here. And yeah, been a minute. Oh, you did it.
Appreciate you, man.
There we go. I got the Nitro RC vlog going on in the back. Right behind me right now. His live's going on. He's watching me watch him on the live stream. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. That's what's going on. Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on, guys.
I remember doing that. Yeah, I did that to my one Mugen brother. How you doing today? Welcome to the channel, Motor Go Start. Yes, brother. How you doing? I don't know how to pronounce your name whatsoever. Looks like it's in a different language, but I appreciate you stopping.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you very much. We got OG on the background today playing. We got Dylan.
That's pretty cool. That's a first for me. I never had that one done before.
So anyways, happy Thursday to you guys.
But anywho, we got the big there's down a little bit. There we go. Big Thursday, snow, cold, nasty. I mean cold, like 6 degrees outside cold, guys. You ain't doing nothing here, ain't nothing going on. I mean it's cold. Winds blowing like 30, 40 mile an hour. I mean everything's freezing. But they say Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, supposed to be back up in the 40s, like 40s, 50s. I'm like, what the hell? I give up, man. Welcome to Michigan. But anyway, like I said, OG's Nitro RC's coming at you from OG's Nitro Corner, episode 51. Episode 51, nothing major going on. Gonna talk about a couple things I got in the mail and what I got plans on doing. Excuse me, guys. Rabies is acting up. And that's about it. But yeah. Got see here. This is the first thing we got. Was been waiting for like a month, literally a month for these guys from China. Yeah, well you know how that works. Yeah, it takes forever to get here. But my four jam nuts for your crankshafts. Go up against your flywheels. Yeah, I like these shorties. These shorties are the best. So ordered those. Those finally came in. And this. I told you. Dubro is the best fuel line. Yes, it is. 50-foot spool. I got fuel line here for days. And look at this. You guys remember this crap? You know, eBay. Buy whatever you want, and they don't know information on it. There's no measurements or anything like Dubro's got on theirs. This stuff right here is just whatever, cheap buy mail crap. But anyway, you got the Dubro, and you got the last stuff I bought that's paper small. And you see that, guys? The difference in diameter, like I was talking about. Yeah, look at that. This is the good shit. This is the big stuff. This is the stuff that fits in everything. This is garbage. But this stuff right here, the light blue, or the see-through as they call it, but it's got the blue hue to it. This is the good stuff right here. 50 foot of it. Ain't got to worry about that no more. This crap right here, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Sell it to somebody I know it's got a fish tank. Let them use it for their aerator or something. I don't know. But it doesn't really do me no good. So, those are those. Got some jam nuts going on. What's going on here now? Let me say hi to Jason. Jason Catley. Yeah, Jason and Kim. Jason's saying hi to me right now. Let me yell back at him real quick. Yeah, say hi to Miss Kim too. If she's spectating. I know I gotta start doing my own lives, guys. I gotta do some lives. Just hard, man, because everybody does them. The days are blocked up. You know, I got the addictions, you know, that I like partaking in, you know, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and sometimes even Sundays, you know, and I was watching my boy 420 up there in Canada. I think he was on a Friday maybe or something. I think he did this on Fridays. Uh, he's taking care of business right now though, so I don't know when he's going to start making them again. My Keto Witch is on. My brother Corey, he's in here. Let me yell at him real quick. They're all going to get their names mentioned in this video, guys. Yeah, we got the Nitro RC vlog going on. Everybody's in this sucker talking, hanging out, shooting the shit. But anywho, it's hard, man. I mean, I like watching my guys. I don't want to cross paths with any of them, and it's like, and on the days, this guy ain't doing it, this guy's doing it, or this guy's doing it, and it's like, what do you do? We all got pretty much all the kind of same timeline. So, I'll just keep doing what I do. I might dive off into the live sooner or later, but yeah, I know I need to make me some lives and get going on that format and see what's going on. But anywho, here's the big dog. You guys probably seen it in the background over here hovering. Bam! The big Nitro star. Oh, excuse me, guys. I gotta get this freaking hairball in my throat. The air in here is so dry. Oh shit! Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, brand new, sealed. Look at that factory seal on there, boys. Woo wee! Brand new factory sealed. 4.6 HPI Nitro Star 4.6 but yeah, throw this crap away. Don't need none of this shit no more. We're gonna pop him open and then we're gonna talk about what he's going in. But yeah, we're about to get it on. About to get it going on. Oh, you gotta love it when they even give you an air filter, guys. When did they start doing that? I didn't know they did that. When did they start giving you air filters with them? Oh shit. The big massive instruction booklet. Got 3,600 of these damn things. I was just going through my little box back here behind me last night, putting my stickers and stuff away for my Kyosho. And I was like, man, I gotta get rid of some of these damn books. I got like literally probably got like 10 Savage X, Savage 21, Savage 25, Savage SS's, all those instruction books are back here. But yeah, look at this sucker right here, boys. Oh yeah, here we go, dogs. Oof. Nice. Oh, and the piston's not on top. Oh shit. It's the gray head with the black block. F4.6. The king. The frickin' king. And it comes with an air filter too. Holy shit. And the best thing about this, guys, why I wanted to do this video right now, and I'm sorry I'm trying to pay attention to the live and the chat and this right here at the same time. That's why I said this wasn't going to be nothing major. But I tell you, got to show you what I'm doing over here at the same time. But this is going to be a real short video because I got to get the parts out to get this going. But $136, guys. 136 bucks for this right here. Yes, it is. Amazon. $136 with an air filter. No screw in the end. No screw in the end of the crank, which is depressing because that's the one thing a lot of them come with, for the right size anyway. But it does have your cone on it. It does have your jam cone, pull start. No binky for the back of the exhaust port, but hey, you only the expensive engines. We're having that fight tonight, guys. But only your expensive engines and motors come with those. So you're not going to find them on a cheaper one. But still, probably for the best 4.6 for the 28. Probably the best 28 ever made. One of them. I'm going to say the best, honestly. And you know how I feel about my Dynamites. But probably for the best 4.6 made for $136. That is ridiculous. That is cheap as hell. Because if you guys don't know what these do, I have these in all my Savages except for I think Paintball's got a 28 dynamite in it. The other ones are the 4.6 HPI 28s, and they run like nobody else's business. All you do is watch Grubby truck, watch Grubby, and watch the problem run, and you'll see what an HPI 46 can do. Pound for pound, probably the baddest mill made for middle tier. For middle tier, not even bottom tier, but for middle tier, for the price and the company name, I'd probably say the 46 is at the top. So, $136 for this sucker. Buy them all day long. $136 for these guys, and $105 to $110 for the Dynamite 28s. I mean, come on, those are two engines that you just can't say anything bad about. I mean, literally, you cannot say nothing bad about either one of them. And for that dollar amount, that is ridiculous. So, yeah. And the fact that it came with an air filter, oh man, come on, really? I ain't never bought an engine. I've never opened an engine box and had a filter in with it. Never. Never have I had that happen before. So, yeah. Yeah, this is some good stuff right here, guys. I'm very impressed by that. Very impressed. But the reason for this, before we dive off into that, the reason for that is because I'm going to start my build. I wanted to make a jumper, stump jumper, a Savage for launching specifically only, just for jumping, high powered, low slung, light in every way that I can make it light, big mill in it, and just send it. I mean, and I'm talking send it off anything. So what I have that you guys don't know is that the black SS that you see me unveil, and the last piece of my trade from my brother, the Nitro Addiction, yeah, the last piece of that you see me when I unveiled it here in the last video in episode 50. It was basically got parted out, everything behind me, the wheels, here's the transmission with the engine plate, and radio box, and front and rear end with the CVs, like I said, yeah, this thing's getting parted out with everything else. But my point being that all that is that I have, and I'm not going to dig anything out because that's just a whole separate video. I'll lay everything out. This is just a quick flash. This is just a flash bomb of what's going on, what's going to happen, and what's to come. And I wanted you guys to see what came in the mail. And I was kind of depressed because I was supposed to have 3 other packages today in the mail. And they're going to say, well, the weather this, the weather that. I'm going to go, you know what? Whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, I had 3 more things coming today that I wanted you guys to see, that I wanted to unveil with all this. So when I unveil those, they should be here tomorrow, hopefully. And if they get here tomorrow, then I'll have the rest of what I'm getting ready to do set up here on the table so you guys can see it. And you can get everything kind of like an eyeball view of what's going to be built and what's going to happen with it, because I have a carbon fiber chassis that I'm going to use, super light. I have RPM A-arms for it that are going on it. I have CVs that are going in the center to make it strong. Everything's going to be cut down and light. I'm going to use these road rages. I'm going to go with the road rages for now that came on the black truck, the Sport, since these have never been used. They've never been ran. You can tell they're spotless on the inside and clean. I'm going to use these. They're a lot more thicker of a compound, a lot stiffer, of a foam inside. So these should hook up really good. So I'm going to use big bore shocks, and I'm going to try to piggyback them. I'm going to try to put 8 big bore shocks, not 4 like most of them come with. I'm going to put 8 big bore shocks on this truck, and I'm going to deadhead them on the inside so the truck is low slung, so the suspension cannot raise, or the suspension basically cannot squat. I want it to stay pretty much neutral, so when I peg it, it's either going to flip over or it's going to squat maybe a 1/4 inch and go. I'm going to totally kill the suspension in it. The suspension is going to be there just for a cushion, basically, is what all that's going to be used for. So the plans are to try putting 4 or 8 big bore shocks all the way around it. I'm going to use a very, 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 I want to say heavy shock oil in there. And like I said, basically, I just want to kill the suspension. I want to make it kind of like not the Baja type with the super soft suspension, but just the opposite. I want it to hook up like a drag car, but I still want enough suspension around it to dampen the blow a little bit when it lands. I don't want anything to squat and give when I launch. I don't want anything to squat and give when I pull the hose shot and take off of the ramp. I want something just plush enough that when it hits, it'll take most of it, even if it's a stiff hit, because the suspension will be killed. If there's 8 shocks, especially big bores, I won't worry about buckling those or breaking them or bending the shock rods like you would on a standard shock. You know, these are the standards. These are the standard. You know, one of the 8 shocks that go on a Savage. These are actually have the oil rings on them, which is kind of funny because there's oil everywhere on these. So I don't know which one's leaking or why they'd be leaking, especially with the oil rings in them. But look at that. You see that? That is crazy, guys. That is some ridiculous suspension, and that's what I don't want. I want it to come off the ground and hit all in one motion and not move. So big things coming up. Hold on, just yell at my brother Brent. The other Makito Witch is in the chat. And yep. Who's that? There we go. Turn this phone down. Okay. But anyway, that's the plans, guys. I've been planning that all summer, and ever since I got that carbon fiber chassis, it's what I've wanted to do. So I'm gonna dig out, and I really wanted a 3-speed for it, but if anybody's ever heard me talk about a 3-speed in any of the chats or in any of the comments or the groups on Facebook, there's not really that much difference between top end speed of a 3-speed and a 2-speed. 2-speed there gets you faster, 3-speed gets you there a little bit longer. But I've always been a big fan of just the 2 speeds. As long as you stretch that second gear out long enough, you can really get them moving. And that's what I like most about that. So I don't mind having a 2-speed in this jump truck, because that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be a jump truck. And if I get the body I want for it and I paint it, I'm going to put the name on the side of it that I called my very first Savage. What I named my very first Savage, same color scheme, same everything. And it's going to be on the side of this new truck that I'm building. So that all gets to come out later on down the road and so forth like that. But yeah, good stuff coming, guys. A lot to do this winter to keep me busy. I need to build the other 3. So actually I have 4 trucks that we're going to work on, and I have more than enough parts to build all of them. I have a 4.6 up there. I have the 4.6 that came in the roller. I have the 25 that came in the roller. And I have this 4.6 here. I have 4 active Savage Nitro engines that can go in something. And this one is going in the jump truck, and the other 3 previously owned are going into the other 3 builds, which is going to be awesome. So yeah, we have a lot to do. We have a lot to get accomplished. We have a lot to look forward to. Thank you. We'll say this real quick. Thank you, and I appreciate and love and respect all you guys that have commented and took part in the big Kyosho build, the MP10T. Yeah, that was awesome. It was fun, and like I told a couple guys in the comments, I don't know if it was the nostalgia of the thing or what, but it's my favorite truggy out of the 3 that I have, and I think it's because it's been 20 something years since I built any kind of a kit. Literally, it's been over 20 years, and the last kit I built was my carpet car, and both of them. And it's just, well, besides the SS kits for Savages and stuff like that, but I really don't consider those kits. I don't know why. I just never have considered them a kit. I don't know. But even though they are kits, you basically have to do the same thing. But with this Kyosho MP10T, a true kit. I had to build the differentials. I had to build, the diff housings. I had to build every freaking thing. It wasn't one thing that came pre-put together. I had to put the linkages for the toe links, for the tow bars and stuff like that. I had to build all that shit up. So that was, to me, was a true kit. But anywho, a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to thank you guys for following me on that. I think it was an 11-part build. I think it was part 11 was the final one, 1 through 11. It was fun. And like I said, the hardest part was slowing down and actually building it a little bit at a time, so I could make a video series of a follow me thing on it. So you guys could actually keep an eye on it with me, and me not just jump through it and put it together in 8 or 10 hours like a lot of guys can, like I could have. Building a diff it's just like it's building a buggy but bigger. It's the same thing. So a lot of fun. Look forward to my next one. Can't wait for my next one. I'm thinking about making the next one the MP10T, the MP10. What is it? The i4, the Kanai. I'm thinking about doing the 8 scale, because I wanted that 8 scale. I just haven't got long to getting it yet, and then I went with the Druggy instead. But if things go right, I might get a couple new to me items, but old. I mean, they are old. They're collectors. They're what us collectors go after to buy. And I might have both of those next week if things go right for my Christmas present. But if that happens, you guys are going to see them right here. And they're both awesome. One of them I used to own, one of them I haven't ever owned. And yeah, it's going to be fun getting those back in the house and tinkering around with them, as I can still get parts galore for both of them. So yeah, fun stuff coming up, guys. Fun stuff coming up. 21 minutes into this video, and I believe I covered everything. I showed you what happened to the SS black truck, the donor truck. All the parts are over here behind me. The new Force 6, the jam nuts I got. I didn't even know I had these damn things, these Dubro body clips. Oh, the fuel line is what it is. Yeah, the fuel line back here. But these things were so popular. Oh, what, 2005 when they came out, 2004. The only bad thing is you got to punch a third hole in your body. You know, you got your body clips coming up, but then here you go and you gotta punch a third hole in the middle of your body to hold this, so your body clips don't come off. The whole purpose of this was so you didn't lose your body clips. They're no good, guys. They're a thing. I've had these things for so long, so I dug them out just to cut the body clips out of them. So I put the body clips in my tool tray with the rest of them. I think I have 3 of these. Yeah, these are $7 a piece, guys. There's $21 and rubber plastic body clips right here. But yep, that's what's going on with that. And we got our kick-ass fuel line, like I said. This is what I thought about buying to begin with, but I went with the other stuff because it was cheaper, and that's what happens when you go cheap. You don't get what you want. Yep, and this is the Dubro. And it even tells you the size and everything right here on this damn thing. I mean, you know what you're getting when you buy this. No questions about it. And this is not the 5 mil on the outside. I think this is 5.23, and the ID is not 2 mil like this shit over here is, or supposed to be. This stuff right here I think is 2.35 or 2.25, and this right here is 2, and you can see the difference in sizes, guys. Let me see here. Let's see if I can get them lined up right. I can't really see because I got the camera on the other side now. But there we go. What we got going on here. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. There we go. There we go. Big difference in sizes. So we got the good shit and the other stuff that we'll use for body clips or whatever. No big deal. But we got our fuel line taken care of. We got a new engine in the house. Yes, we do. Badass 4.6 for $136, guys. Come on. 136 bucks. Give it the program. Buy them all day long for $136. And they come with a freaking air filter. Oh my God. So yeah, that is just that's the coolest thing since sliced bread, guys. I'm serious. But if you guys can get your hands on them, factory sealed, Amazon, $136 all day with an air filter. Check them out. Check them out. But that's what's going on. Got the big stump jumper build coming up. The big jumper. Gonna get started on that build. I'm gonna start digging the parts out tomorrow morning because my other 3 items should be here tomorrow, hopefully. And if they are, well, then I'll make another video behind that for that to come. But yeah, I'll have everything laid up here. You guys will watch me go over exactly what I'm going to use part for part, what differentials I got in it. You might actually get to watch me rebuild the divs, which is what I'm going to do with these. I was going to do this tonight, but I decided against it and decided just to clean them up. This is the last 2-speed that I rebuilt. Listen to this, guys. That thing is so damn quiet, it is ridiculous. That is a cherry 2-speed right there. So I'll probably use that one. This is one right here, another one that I got that needs to be cleaned. It's a little louder, but it's good. I'm going to strip this to get all the nuts and the bearings and the brake apertures off it and stuff like that. And then this is the one that came on the donor truck, on the SS donor truck. Yeah, it's got a 47 tooth steel spur gear in it, single brake. But yeah, I'm going to strip the out drives and stuff and the bearings out of all of this and get those things cleaned up too. So you guys will get to see me probably use. Matter of fact, that's going to be the transmission I'm going to use right there. That brand new 2-speed I got built up. That'll go with that engine. You'll see me get the RPM arms out. You'll see me get. I'm going to go with the orange engine plate. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go through and you'll probably see me rebuild the 8 if I can get them to work on the RPM arms. You'll see me rebuild all 8 of the big bore shocks. And if that thing's got 8 big bore shocks on it, guys, and if I deadhead them and squat it down to make it level, oh, it's going to look so badass, guys, especially with these street wheels on it. This thing's going to look like it's going to look like a mini go-kart, guys. Like you could slap a child on it and just send them. That's how bad it's going to look. But I can't wait to get this thing started because it's just going to be a death machine. Not only is it going to be sick fast, 40 plus mile an hour, it's going to be built to fly. I mean, it is going to be built to fucking fly. Pardon my language. But anywho, 26 minutes in, we're going to keep this one short because I want to start pulling the pieces out. Got the noise going on in the background. TV's running. Tablet's over here hooked up. I've already checked my mailbox 26 and a half times. Looked out my back door 24 and a half times. No more packages coming today, which is actually freaking depressing. But yeah, I'm pissed about that, guys. When you pay for a service and you pay an extra, I think it was $7 to have it here in 2 days and not 3, because I wanted it today and I paid $7 more. If you can't be here, then that if they hadn't clicked in by midnight tonight, that $7 should hit my account, should it not? The $7 should be refunded back to me, and that should be the way that it sets. Because straight shipping was for free for 3 days, 3 to 4 days. If I wanted it here in 2 days, I paid $7 more, which I did. And you can't tell me that they didn't know at 7 o'clock this morning that it was not going to hit my house by 8 o'clock tonight. And here it is, 9:39. So if they knew that, I should be able to pull up my account and look at it and see $7 put back into my account. But no, that doesn't happen. Somebody's got to be accountable for this shit. I don't care if it's 5 foot of snow out there, okay? Rain, sleet, snow, all of that, whatever. Anyway, off that rant, off that waffle. But we're going to get started on that. The big Kyosho MP10T sitting over here, waiting to get the body painted on it, which I think we might spend some time this weekend drawing that out. I kind of know what I want to do with it, kind of. How I want to paint it, and kind of don't. I'm still unsure about it. I still want white in it, and then I'm leaning towards red and black, and I'm still thinking solid black. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I ain't gonna stress over it. I might just blast it a color and call it good. It ain't gonna matter anyway. But anyway, when I get all these parts out, you guys are gonna get to watch me probably, as I was saying before I got off on 26 different tangents. You guys are probably gonna get to see me. Oh yeah, one more tangent to get off on. If I do decide to upgrade this to a 3-speed, this is the top release transmission box. We take the 3 screws out, drop the transmission out, pull the gearing out, make your adjustments, drop it back in, put the lid back on it, and drive it. You don't have to go in through the side. You can take it out and adjust it and put it back in. So, but anyway, you'll probably get to see me rebuild the diffs on the jumper and stuff like that. I'll redo the gaskets on them. I'll put a heavy fluid in there to keep the energy more stabilized, for what it's supposed to do. And like I said, we'll rebuild the shocks because I'm going to stack those suckers. I have to deadhead them on the inside, so we have to rebuild them. Hit the cut fuel line and put it on the inside of the shaft, so you can't get the extension or the rise out of them. They can only collapse so far. They can only go up so far. So all that's got to be done anyway. So a lot of stuff that needs to go into this build, guys. And it's going to be fun stuff. For some people that have never done anything like that before, that have never got in there, and, as we call it, kill the suspension, But yeah, keep everything bouncy enough that, you know, it can take doing what it needs to do. So these are old tricks and old ways from the old school, and we'll just see what happens with new parts and old mental technology. But we're going to cut it out right there, guys. We're 30 minutes and 8 seconds into this video. We're going to climb out of here because I got to get underneath this table down here and start digging parts out and get it all set up here and get it accounted for. I have all the hardware sitting right next to me that I need to get separated. I still have 2 empty hardware boxes that I need to get filled back up with all the other pieces, clutch bells, bearings. The other set of bearings I got came in the mail too. I don't think I showed you guys those. I don't even know where the hell they're at. They might be up there in that box. But yeah, what are they? The 8x10x5s or 4s or 11s, the ones that go in the clutch bells. That I didn't know were a bigger size because the heavy duty 19 and 18 tooth clutch bell is the exact same thing as the heavy duty 15 tooth clutch bell. They look identical. The steel, they're made by HPI. They are identical, except one takes the older standard size bearing and one takes a bigger bearing, which doesn't make any sense because the 15 takes a bigger bearing than the 19. That's dumb, but it is. We didn't know that till the last time we tried putting them together. Remember, guys? So we have to get those squared away and get those changed around, and I need to get these hardware boxes turned around. And if we get the hardware boxes turned around, we can get them all set up with what we need, so we don't have to look for anything. It'll be right there the way it's supposed to be. But I ain't had time to really dive into them and get everything organized like I want to. So I need to sit down and do that for a day, so it's easier on me. And I ain't got to dig through bags and boxes down here below me. But that's what's coming up, guys. I'll let you go on this. If you even like this chitter chatter that you guys have seen and like, give me a thumbs up if you would. Got all kinds of interesting stuff going on coming up as far as builds go and what we're going to do. We're back on the Savages. Like I said, I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I have 4 that I have to build. 1 jumper, and then the other 3 Savages are going to be, you know, a 4.6, a 4.6, and a 25. So they got to be put together. I want them out of the way. So when I start over in spring, buying and collecting and building, then I can start fresh. So that's what's happening. If you guys have made it this far, I appreciate it greatly. Love you, respect, and appreciate each and every one of you. Smash that like button for me, please. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing to the channel, if you would, please. We're growing. We're like, I think, 220 subs now. It's insane, guys. I mean, come on. That is insane. 220 dedicated followers. That is awesome. This old man can't believe that. But it's great, man. It's freaking great, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But hey, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, don't leave a comment. You know me, I don't care. I don't care. I just appreciate you guys being here for the ride. Okay, that's it. That's all. But I also appreciate the chat and the interaction that we get going on with the comments, you know, and the pointers and the tips and the, you know, this and that and everything else. So yeah, the channel's doing great, guys. The channel's doing great. But like I said, guys, thumbs up, please, if you would. Consider subscribing to the channel if you would, and I'd greatly appreciate any of it anyway. OG from OG's Nitro Corner coming at you, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. A lot of building coming up, guys. Oh, and don't forget that 4.6 we got. This is the big build right here. This 4.6 that we got with that SS truck. It's locked up tighter than a frog's butt right there, guys. So this thing gets to get tore down. That's got to happen before anything happens, so I can tear it apart, get it put back together, and get it back up on the shelf out of the way. Because I can't start building the other Savage down here, the jumper. I can't start building that with pieces laying everywhere. So until we get him heated up, tore down, stripped, I'll have the camera right here above the table so you guys can see just what's going on with the engine. Then that's what we're going to do, guys. That's exactly what we're going to do. And that's coming first. I forgot to mention that. That's going to be the next thing coming up. So back to what I said. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you would, please. And I will holler at you next time. OG from OG's Nitro Corner. Peace out, boys. I'll catch you in the next one. See you.